Brolic. Welcome, BrolicAHolic. Hey, so what's up? Welcome to another episode of BrolicAHolic. It is your boy, Billy Brolic. You know what it is. If you hear noise in the background, I do apologize, but the hotel decided that somebody has to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's put them right next to the elevator. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, a couple things. First of all, I just wanted to do a check-in. Today is Sunday, was my leg day. Main thing I want to talk about is, if you caught one of the last episodes, I was talking about weighing yourself. Pick myself up. Well, didn't pick myself up. I can't levitate. But anyway, weighed myself in on Friday. Came in at 247.4. From the last time I weighed myself, which was probably about 2 weeks. Last time was 246.8. Now, my mission is to lose weight, and I actually increase 0.6 tenths of a pound, for those who don't understand. I do notice this process kind of does fluctuate. It's like the stock market. You keep going up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't even know if my hand is matching. But anyway, I have noticed fluctuation. People say, oh, well, maybe you just put on muscle, whatnot. I just want to say it is kind of frustrating. When you look at the scale and it's higher, knowing that you're busting your ass in the gym, you're making certain sacrifices in your diet, this, that, the other. But on the same note, I'm not 100% on any meal plan, as I've said before. I just try and find that balance. So maybe this past week I just didn't find the right balance, and I took it a little bit too far on the deep end. I mean, it is what it is. Like, that being said, when you do get frustrated, you need to remind yourself of your small wins. I did notice a little bit here that is a little bit motivational, so I am going to try and share that with you now. As hard as I'm trying, like, this belly just seems like it's not going anywhere, but on the same note, I am noticing small changes in my body. Excuse me, I just got a text. But anyway, I'm noticing changes in my body, and I kind of like them. For one, these shoulders around this area, I am noticing more definition around here. So I think that's kind of cool. One of the cool things I actually noticed just today is kind of a line developing here down the middle. So, I'm real close to a 2-pack. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I do need to work more on burning the fat, and I'll get a little bit on that in a little bit. Yeah, so going back to the changes in the body, like I said, the shoulders, I'm noticing changes in there. I'm noticing here. I'm also noticing a slight outline on the outsides. I think overall, from what I've read, I've looked into it, your abs and whatnot are going to show more. I mean, definitely keep building them and whatnot, but the more you burn fat, the more they're going to show. I mean, that's why you see, like, these twiggy people, I don't know what the proper terminology is, but extremely skinny people, they got 6-packs. It's not that they're sitting there doing sit-ups all day and whatnot. It is the lack of body fat. So that's just something that will come with time. But I mean, I do still do my ab exercises. For one, I just feel overall my whole core strengthening, and for two, I do want to build it. So that's something I do see between the line here and slight outline there. I'm telling you, I'm real close to a 2-pack. Biggest one I did notice was I had an itch in my back 3 days ago, whenever. Had an itch in my back, caught the corner of the wall so I could scratch it, because I'm not the most flexible person here. In doing so, I noticed my back was getting caught, kind of, getting stuck a little bit. Brought up the camera, which I'm using right now. Anyway, took a slight selfie just to kind of see what I was looking at, and I noticed I am getting a thick line down the center of my back, It is separating the muscles and whatnot. And on top of that, I noticed a lot more definition, which I thought was kind of cool because I didn't know who back there. I mean, who's really staring at their back all day? I mean, I can't even really see it unless you walk around with a mirror behind you all day. But anyway, that is something cool. So going back to what I've said previously, celebrate your small wins. That is a big thing. I mean, I'm definitely seeing changes in my body through this process. So I got to work on this, and I really, they say abs are made in the kitchen, and my kitchen is apparently in the snack aisle. You know, we'll work on it. All right, one thing I keep touching on is, you know, this whole process is a learning process for me. I am my own science project. I'm constantly experimenting on myself, seeing what works, what doesn't work, in all aspects of my life, and especially on this physical, nutrition, diet, workout, all of that. I mean, I am definitely, you know, I'm definitely trying different things and seeing what works for me, what doesn't. Might work for you, it might not. Overall, I am learning. But I came across a video today from the YouTube channel by Thomas. DeLauer. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm most likely not. I do apologize, Thomas TD. I'm sorry, but I enjoyed your video. I shared it on my Facebook. For those of you who don't already follow that, go look up at Billy Brolic, just like everywhere else. BILLYBROLIC. Be sure to go in there. I shared his video. It's called 7 Cardio Mistakes That Slow Weight Loss, which is a big thing for me, of course. I mean, of course. I watched the video. I found it really interesting. I'm making a lot of the mistakes that he was talking about that most people do make. What I want to touch on today has to deal with cardio, when to do it, as far as if you're weight training or doing something else in addition to the cardio. But definitely go check out the video, whether you go to my Facebook and look at it, or if you look it up on YouTube. Either way, again, Thomas DeLauer, 7 Cardio Mistakes That Slow Weight Loss. Cardio last, not first. I've always been the type to do cardio first. It's kind of you gotta eat your vegetables. Growing up, there were certain things I had to do, at the dinner table, whatever. I kind of developed that, and everything that I would always do, what I least want to do first, and then continue on with everything else. And the more I like it, the later on in the process, it was kind of my reward type deal. So eat your vegetables first. That's how I do the cardio. I'll always do that, and then I'll go weight train. According to the video, he's saying that you should actually do your weight training, do whatever your actual workout is first. Do that, do your cardio last. The reason for that is, one, you have more energy for the main focus of your workout, because you haven't burnt yourself out by doing the cardio first, especially if you're doing it. You know how that goes. You're putting it all into it, you're sweating, you're going crazy. So you do your actual weight training first, then you do your cardio at the end of the workout. Again, there are 7 tips. That's just one of them. Definitely go check out the video, from my Facebook page or directly on YouTube. But either way, I found it very informative, and I'm going to try to add those aspects into it. I definitely started that today. Today was leg day, so upon walking the mile and change to the gym, I went straight into my leg routine, did all that, and then afterwards I did my cardio at the very end. And I do have to say, as I was leaving, I still felt the burn from the cardio, which was cool. I did HIIT. Side note, I experimented today. I've been looking into, again, I'm always looking into different things, but one thing I noticed one thing I found, I'm not gonna say notice, but looking into different things, I found a HIIT routine for jump rope that they say is very good. I tried it the best I could. It was my first time, and I gotta say it was hard, which is jump rope. Now, jump rope definitely was hard. The routine I found was basically 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So 1 minute you jump rope, and then you take a minute to rest. 1 minute you jump rope, and next minute you rest. You do that for 8 minutes. Now that was a little bit too much for me. Again, it's my first time trying. Being a beginner, I'm not the best in shape. I'm working on it. I'm getting it. What I narrowed it down to was 45 seconds of rest, 15 minutes going hard with jump rope. No, I'm sorry, 15 seconds. 45 seconds, 15 seconds. So 45 seconds of rest, 15 seconds jump rope. I was going at that. I did that again, 8 sets. So you're looking at about 8 minutes right there, real quick. But I really felt the difference, and on top of that, it was time efficient. I finished that, and then I left the gym. I'm walking back to my hotel, which you can see here, and definitely still felt the burn. I mean, I was still breathing hard for about 10-15 minutes after the fact. I'm walking, and I'm just still trying to catch my breath. But on top of that, I did feel the burn. It still continued, which was real hard, especially to try and experiment with this process after a leg day. Hashtag never skip leg day. So yeah, I tried that, and again, I'm a science experiment. I'm gonna keep trying and see how it works for me, see if I see different results as opposed to what I've been seeing before. I'll get back to you on that, but that is one of the points he brought up, which is my main point. Definitely go check out that video. I mean, I found it informative and entertaining, I bet. As always, I appreciate you watching, but I'm not trying to keep this thing into a half-hour special until somebody's paying me like that, and then maybe we'll talk about it. Anyway, Billy Brolic. Be sure to follow me, BILLYBROLIC. Put the @ sign at the beginning, and everywhere on social media except Snapchat. I'm not into Snapchat like that. A lot of people are, but I could do the same thing on my Instagram stories and my Facebook stories. It's just another app taking up space in my phone. Anyway, definitely follow me at Billy Brolic. It's Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and most importantly IG. That's probably my favorite app right now. Be sure to follow me. If you have any questions, hit me up. If you have any feedback, hit me up. If you have any advice, hit me up. I'm open to it. I'm trying to learn again. It's a learning process for me. Yeah, for anything, feel free to hit me. Otherwise, follow me. BrolicAHolic.